Right now you know we unstoppable. Unstoppable, that mean them can't stop ya. You unstoppable, so now we train.
Yes, Unstoppable family. Good night. We are up and running again tonight, a Wednesday night? Yes, a Wednesday night. Remember, good. Yes, so it is officially another show night, people. I know it seems like Wednesday take forever for forward. I know so now wait for it because now I say Unstoppable. I miss that panel. We need that panel for forward back, and we are here tonight again. It's me, right? And we have Derek C. Williams on the panel tonight, as you all requested. Don't say Unstoppable. Make sure you say next Wednesday when you bring back the panel, you bring a man. So Derek C. Williams is here on the panel tonight as well. And we have the same set of ladies who did a slaughter me last week, right? We have Sweet Like That on the panel as well. We have Antoinette Miller, the famous one. And we have Karen with us again tonight. So people, we are going to be having a great, awesome, wonderful conversation tonight. So before me even introduce the panel, what I want you guys to do, both Facebook and YouTube, you know, as me say, I have been noticing even some of the viewers has been complaining and say, Unstoppable, why the people them so hard for share, eh? This show is so nice, but yet still they won't share. Alright? So I want you to do me this favor right now before we even get started. Share out the show for me. Please, just simply hit the share button with our Facebook, you depend, just share it in every group you can share it in. Alright, share it on your profile. Alright, and I will do the same right now. Let me do some sharing on my end as well. Alright, and even if you're on YouTube, hit the share button and share it to some WhatsApp contacts. It is very easy to do and get more people to come in. That is a way you can actually contribute to the show by, you know, sharing it out. That is all I request of you tonight. Alright, hope everybody is doing well. Alright, I did my part. Hopefully you did. Kayla, thank you so much for sharing. I do appreciate that, Kayla. Big up yourself, Kayla Harrison, over there on Facebook. I appreciate that. So people, I have the panel here with me tonight, but before me introduce the panel, let me show you what tonight's topic is all about. All right, so on the screen it says, my baby mama. Oh God, that one you go hard. My baby mama won't let me see my daughter unless her new man allows it. Lord God, I wonder if my panel are going to slaughter that one here tonight. I wonder, eh? But anyways, let me introduce my panel. All right, ladies and gent, can you all hear me?
Yes.
Yes, we can.
All right, so Derek C. Williams, big up. Let me talk to Derek first. Derek, what go on?
How are you? Shout out and respect due to them one call, Unstoppable Live. A pleasure to be on your panel tonight, sir.
Blessings, my brother. All right, and then we're going to say, big up Antoinette Miller. Antoinette Miller, what go on? Antoinette, your phone low. Fix something. All right, we are here, you know. Talk to it.
Blessed love, respect and manners to each and every one.
All right, and we have Karen again. Karen. Are we Karen there? She drop asleep?
Uh-oh.
Karen drop asleep? Karen a rub Lord God. All right, Sweet Like That 30 people. We don't know how we're going with Karen. Maybe she will wake up back.
You know me hear that topic them say Lord of mercy, what you know?
Listen, we are gonna talk about this. We are gonna jump right into this tonight. But make we see what go on with Karen. I don't know how go on with Karen. And she's still up on the line. But hopefully she will get...
Guys, you hear it?
Karen, we hear you a while ago. You hear we? What go on with Karen? All right, Karen, here what? If you are here, we hang up and I will join you back to the call. Just hang up, Karen. All right, so Karen just hang up. Let me join her back to the call because obviously she could have hear we. All right. Let's get this conversation going. All right, so as we say, people, listen, this one tonight is a hot one, right? But we are going to wait for Karen to come back. Karen, you there? All right, we are here, Karen, now. Karen, we are here, yo. We got the people, Karen.
You hearing me, Unstoppable?
Yeah, we are here, you loud and clear.
All right, guys, thank you.
All right.
So I want to tell everybody good night, guys. I want you to like up the live, comment, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Just tune in over the Unstoppable Live over here. So right now.
Karen one, she's so sassy. None of them on the panel never sassy like Karen. No,
Because
no,
me
no,
sassy
sassy.
for the woman. The woman me sassy for.
No, sassy like Karen a while ago. Derek, how you want so quiet?
That's
Hold
all
on
right.
there.
You're gonna get the sauce. That's what you're
Yo,
trying to
they
do.
tough crowd tonight, tough panel.
All right, so first of all, me like the fact that the panel sounds organized tonight, and we are going to speak in order so that it doesn't sound confusing and all jumble up. All right. Now, firstly, let me get into it and tell you know what really are going with the topic. Who I wash plate? Antoinette, are you?
I know, so I want soda me open. Sorry about that.
All right, so
Antoinette, our favorite soda that you drink.
I know, so I want cream soda.
all right, so to
Girl,
the
enough of
topic.
them use that road.
To the topic.
No,
Let's go.
girl, I love it.
Let's go. All right. So, as you see from the topic, like I said, it says my baby mama won't let me see my daughter unless her new man allows it. All right. Now, it is a very troubling topic, right? Now, this young man claims that he cannot, and I do understand why. He cannot speak on the show because, you know, it's an ongoing court issue, right? It's actually in court right now. But he must say he want to hear some strangers' opinion and advice to this one. All right? So let me give you the details. So the brother explained that when he was about 18, he met this young lady and him did fall crazy in love with her, right? Him said there was nothing him wouldn't do for this young lady, right? I want to listen me closely, you know. And whoever shuffle, tap a shuffle in the man, which one I want to shuffle so much?
That's on me again. Let's sit down.
One I want to shuffle too much. All right. So him said he meet this young lady and him would fall crazy in love with her. There was nothing where him couldn't do or wouldn't do for this young lady. Now him say he was with her for quite a while, and you know, everywhere she did him did it, everywhere him go she did it. And one night they were out and him and the girl get into an altercation with another young girl. Now, you know, as a man, if your girl in an altercation, you're going to want to defend your woman. You understand? Because the girlfriend get involved with an altercation, her boyfriend get involved in it too. So him jump in at the situation as well. Now, the person with them have the altercation with, one of them get hurt, seriously injured, and the police was called, and both him and him girlfriend get locked up, right? Now, while they were there, the two of them get the same lawyer. One lawyer represent both of them, him and the girl. Now, the lawyer came to him and disclosed some information to him where he never knew prior to the incident, right? While him there in a lockup, the lawyer come to him and tell him, say, listen, the girl is pregnant, right? Now, being him as a man, now we say him would have already do anything for her, right? Now, remember, you know, she was the one who actually started the incident, and she was the one who injured the person in the act, right? Them go to court, he made the decision that he might go plead guilty and take everything upon himself. And said the girl never have nothing to do with it, him are the one we do it. Him end up get some time for spending in a prison. Him say the whole time him there in a prison, the girl walk out, no get no charge, no spend not a day in a prison, nothing like that. And from him going to prison, him not hear from the girl again. Him not even know when him baby born, not even as much as for say. The girl call him and say, listen, the baby born. Nothing like that. Now, what made it rough is him there in a jail and him a try him hardest, then a prison and him a try him hardest to reach out to the girl to find out whether it was a boy or a girl child him get, and him couldn't even get any kind of response from the girl because she wouldn't even talk to him. Him there and him count down the years and count down the time for release. And him said the first day him get out, the very first thing him do is head to where the girl live, figure see him baby because him want to know whether a boy or a girl and want to see him child. Him say when him go, a man answer the door. And when the man answer the door, I want to listen me, you know, people. This is where it get rough, you know. Him say when the man answer the door, the man said to him, say, who him be? And him explain the situation to the man. The man tell him, say, him have to leave because let's just say for name's sake, we are going to call the girl, him baby mother, Terry. So him explain and him say, well, him come to see Terry, him want to see Terry, if it's Terry there. So the man who opened the door tell him, say, listen, Terry is unavailable to come to the door right now. And please leave. Now bear in mind, you know, this man no see him pitney fan him pitney born. Him no know what happened to the pitney, you know. Right? Now, the child, the man asks him to leave, or him gonna call the police. So him get little irate, you know, because which man want to hear a next man tell himself to leave, him can't see him pitney. Right? So him get upset and angry, and the police was called, and the police come on the scene again. And when the police come, right, you know, them put him in a handcuff and thing and put him in the squad car, because bear in mind him just get released out of prison, so you know say that no good for him. Right? Him say while him didn't know, him explain to the police them what happened, and them give him a blight and let him go. Right? So him never go back and lock up that day there. You know, him go back the next day and him try to reason with the man and explain the situation to him, you know, and talk to him and say, listen, as a man to a next man, you wouldn't want this happen to you because this is your child. You would want to see your child, right? The man say, all right, him we talk to Terry and see what go on and Ray. The man say from him come out of prison, him see him daughter one time. Him say him daughter is now 5 years of age. And one time him see him daughter, right? Now, him say they have been going to court trying back and forth, trying to see if him can get to see the child or whatever. And the thing is, the man who is the stepfather now, right, is trying because him have money, him a try to stop the man from seeing the child. So every time him go to court, him lawyer I tell the judge them say, listen, he is a convicted criminal and them a think about the child's best interest and the child's safety and all of that, right? So it's a serious issue. You understand? And the man right now is confused. He don't know what to do. He might have a serious issue as it relates to seeing his child. So me I go talk to the panel one by one. Let's start off with Antoinette. Antoinette, what you would advise him to do in a situation like this? Or even if I did you, Antoinette, what would you do in a situation like that?
Well, honestly, first and foremost, the lady should have never deprived the man I'm child, because I mean, if I the man child and she sure say him are the biological father, then why would you want to say, why, you know, keep with the child from the man? I mean, from a certain things the man charge for. You understand what I say? Me no know if him not a good liar or what, but I think him will get justice through the court system, because every parents have the right, you know, to see them child or children. So that is what me I say.
All right.
The mother wrong. If it is she sure said that man is the biological father, then me no know what to say right this, so. I don't know why is the children not keep with the child. You understand what I say?
Right.
The only way children don't want the child to go around the man, because as though the stepfather accept the child and taking care of the child, or she sure said that man is not the father. You understand? So yeah, that just so me feel.
All right, Derek, as a man, what you have to say about this?
All right. Well, greetings to everyone in the chat room. I would say being prior military, I actually, when I was aboard the USSC with Jim, I think I saw like maybe 5 or 6 guys taking off the ship in chains. They were taking off in handcuffs because they were behind in a child support payment or two. I just did a video yesterday. Well, I uploaded the video today talking about a young lady that was talking about, she agreed with me that child support, for instance, is very unfair toward the man in America. And what it is that if that child is determined to be that man's child, he should have all the rights and privilege therein. And so the guy that is presently the boyfriend, he really should have no legal right to say that he can't see the child.
Right.
But it's really predicated, it's really hinging on the mother. The fact that, you know, she has essentially poisoned this man to believe that the biological father is an imminent threat. And my thing is this: anytime you use children, this is just how we were raised in Mississippi. Anytime you poison a child like that and they get wind of it, they will end up hating the parent that poisoned them in the first place. If they get wind that mother purposely tried to keep the father out of his life, that child is gonna go to hate the mother. And in my situation, it was the same thing. A young lady had tried to pin a child on me. Come to find out when she was 12 years old, the girl was determined that she was not biologically mine, but she still has my last name to this day. She's 33 years old, but her last name is Williams. But she is not my child.
Right.
And so I'm actually living this. The child, she does not like her mother, and she still ain't hitting on nothing. So I think that you have a lot of low down women out here, So that's just one of them right there, and it's very unfortunate because the only person really gonna suffer is the child. And now my man, he's lost all these years. He's lost 5 years of child life. Never can get him back again.
All right. Sweet like that. What's your take on the situation?
I personally feel no matter what.
Sweet like that. Your phone
both
always
parents-
extra low. Speak louder.
I'm right here.
Much better. Go ahead.
I don't care what happened between both parents. I don't believe in sabotage in the relationship, especially with the dad, and it's a girl child. I'm absolutely against that. But what I'm thinking is something not right with that. He stopped her from going to jail. He sacrificed his freedom for her because he knew that he has a child on the way.
Right.
And he didn't reach out. I don't think this child is his. Because for a man to take a step like that and say, you know what, she's pregnant with my baby, I am going to jail. And she never reached out while he's in. I think that's the first red flag. I personally believe that, hey, that's not his baby. She was just pregnant and she wasn't sure, and then she realized it's not him, but there's no way that could be her baby father. Everything was good. He's crazy in love with her. She got in problems. He took the rap. And she just walked away as if he never existed.
Yeah, she
and
never even get to see him child. Exactly.
Right. That's not even cold. You can't even call cold is just not good for that. Like, I can't phantom my thoughts around somebody doing that to somebody who gave up so much for them.
And
My advice to him is don't let go of your baby girl because you don't want her end up with daddy issues and out here twerking and all them stuff because all of that is daddy issues. Fight for her with everything you got. You might not have the money what this man have, but listen, show up our school.
And
I think if the law say 5 feet away and just wave to her and say, baby, daddy love you and I'm not stop fighting for you. Sooner or later, that little girl going to start annoy her mother so she wants to see her father.
Well, the thing about it, he doesn't even know whether or not the little girl think the stepdaddy is her father. Because when I ask him that, I say, does the child know that you are her father and not the stepfather? Him say him not even know. So the little girl, 2 to 1, the little girl probably call the stepdaddy daddy. You understand? So this right now is very...
Secure the bag too because the stepfather have some money and she figure him come out of jail and have no money. But listen, if I was him on top of whether the child know I'm the dad or not, I go into the school and when the child walk out, I say, hey, Michelle, this is John. I am your dad and I love you and I'm fighting for your baby and I won't stop. And I'm not even touching the child. So they can't say I saw the child nothing. And I'm walking about business.
All right,
and
so
I'm going to keep dropping that seed in the child head.
So I saw where I remember. I think it was John Wick. If it was John Wick, sorry. But anyway, I saw where someone said nothing could have never go so. But see, big up yourself, Ann Crawford over there on Facebook. Ann says my brother had the same problem. Listen, at the end of the day, you have some very vindictive women, You have some woman where we put some man through some ropes, But before we continue, make we hear Karen view upon this. Karen, what you have to say?
Well, good night again, guys. The whole entire thing have red flags that poke all over it. She has no heart. Her heart left one Eskimo gone with fear heart. Because unless she know that child is not the guy's child and she's protect the child, because after this man take the rap fear for whatever she have done, she don't want the man, probably she afraid say the man go do a DNA test and find out for him pitney come back and want revenge. So probably that's why she's protecting that child. Who to tell if the man where she there with no one of the man the pitney and that man only pretend as if he's a stepdad. But for me, my advice to him as a person who don't have any children, I would say to him, fight with every might you have and everything, because nothing beats a father's love to a girl child. And the girl must know there are a lot of women out here in the world, not just in Jamaica alone, all over the world, wish their baby daddy would just show up. Just show up to say hi to the child.
Listen, Derek, so he says, Derek, that it's still ongoing in court, right? And they are trying to use the fact that he was convicted against him, right? To say him not fit to be around the child and how him going to support the child financially and stuff like that, right? So his question tonight is he wants to know what are his chances, right, pertaining to this situation, because him say even the lawyer where him get, right, even the lawyer where him get, him try to explain the situation to the lawyer and ask the lawyer, well, what are my chances? And the lawyer say, you know, the lawyer basically not give him no good advice. You understand? Right. So that's why I'm reach out to strangers now to try and get some answers.
Well, him need to change the lawyer unstoppable. Him need to change that lawyer. That lawyer weak. You understand? Because no court can deprive the parents the right to see them child. You understand? And if it is you and the parent, the two parents not together, then here it's both parents right. Whether you have the child permanent, the other one have to see the child whether weekend, fortnight, the month ending, but you have to see the child. You understand? The both parents have to involve in the child life. Once is the two biological parents. You understand what I say? Even if them did adopt the child, so to speak, right? So what I'm saying, the lawyer with him need to change that lawyer, because I mean that lawyer useless, he won't go wasting money. And again, because him convicted, why them are used against him, that kind of sound weak too. Why? Because I mean that say based upon what him get convicted for. You understand? So
we see everybody in the chat. I say, listen, DNA.
That need a DNA test.
Everybody
needs to request a DNA test first and foremost. Yes, first and foremost, do a DNA test so that if this child is his, is not his. He does not waste his time, effort, money, and the little resources that he has, because he had gotten a rap sheet. If the child is not his, he can change the focus to rebuilding his life.
Exactly.
Now again, but the time when he spend behind bars, but at least can make something of himself. And listen, man will kill people. Man will kill people have the right to them children. Sex offenders have the right to their children.
Yeah, just a minute. Right quick. Just a minute. If it is a sex offender, right, and the child underage, honestly, that's gonna be hard for them make a decision.
Yeah, well, I mean, let's not even go there, because that's not his situation.
Yes,
so let's not go there.
And did you Unstoppable? Did you ask him if this is his first charge?
Yeah,
first time going behind bars.
That's the very first time he ever was even get locked up. Him say it was that incident, and him just take the blame for the girl. You know, him say he wasn't the one who did anything. Him say he wasn't the one who do nothing. Him never even lift up the weapon, right? But because him love the girl so much, him just take the blame and just say him do it and do the time. You know, with expectations that him gonna come out and go to her and, you understand, have them relationship like it used to be.
You see, if it was me like her in a situation and the man take the rap for me, trust me, I lay out red carpet for him. I not even would want to see a next man. I lay out red carpet for him and wait till him come from prison. I'm not gonna lie you. If I did,
she's supposed to hold it. She's supposed to hold it until him come out.
But for sure you. All right, hold on, Derek. Go ahead. Go ahead, Derek.
Well, the young lady just said she would, and she again. We all have individual ideas about it. She said that she would roll out the red carpet for him. Apparently, every woman does not feel like that.
Exactly.
The fact of the matter is that I'm reading the chat from the TV, and I'm seeing everyone say, "Get a new lawyer, get a new lawyer." Getting a retainer is hard. That's a lot of money for him just to switch over and get a new lawyer. That in itself is going to be a battle. To say nothing of getting a good lawyer. The fact is that I think that because of they're using the fact that he was incarcerated against him, and that's the reason why justice is not I was saying in my video yesterday that it's so ironic that men basically make the laws to crush other men.
Mm-hmm.
And so he gonna have a long road to hoe, sadly, trying to fight for his rights to see the child for the simple fact that he did go to prison.
Right.
This may have been his first time, and he took the rap, and that was a very good thing. And like the young lady said, she would roll out the red carpet. But a lot of women don't want to hear this, but the fact is, a lot of them are just outright dirty. And this is one of them. And he just picked the wrong one, unfortunately. Right. So that he got some tough days ahead.
Listen, like I said, there are a lot of women out there who not loyal, none at all. They'll be with you, right? And when everything good, them good. As long as you're down, that. You understand? You're there on your own. Because in this situation, if you see the fact that, like one boy say, as soon as she get free, that was it. That was it. She walk away and never look back at him. She never call him, right? She never communicate with him. Even when the baby born, him no know that the baby born. The man never even know whether his child was a boy or a girl. That is horrible. You know, what kind of heart a female could have to do that?
But
in my opinion,
the law. It doesn't matter if he was convicted. If he was convicted of an extra violent criminal, his time would not have been shot. So yes, there was some violence too.
All right, somebody's connection is really bad. I don't know which one only it is.
Two things happen in the cases. The law is state out the rights of each parent. So the right cannot be taken away from that parent unless the parent violate those same laws, and that's just the law straight across the board, no matter what country. So as it stands now, he does have a right. I personally feel like if this man have a little bit of money, or if he have some real money, he might have tapped into his lawyer, because it's happened on so much. A lot of times we know that. If the man rich and him in his line at the same circle with the man could have tapped and say, hey, don't push through that like we go through. See 100,000. We know of this happening a whole lot.
All right, hold on, sweet like that. Hold on. Is anyone only using a headphone or an earpiece or something like that?
I am using anything like that.
Neither.
No, I'm on my cell phone.
Because I'm hearing a muffled sound coming from one on the end. I'm not quite sure which one it is.
Are you sure it's not?
Okay, so
I have my fan turned on, you know.
My phone.
I have my fan
No.
turned. All right, I'm gonna switch.
When I'm not talking, I just mute my mic just so everybody else could be clear.
All right, mute.
I'm going to mute mine as well.
Right, let's do it. Right, let's mute it one by one and see which end the noise is coming from. So, Derek, mute yours. Go ahead. All right.
Okay, I'm muted right now.
All right. So Derek has his muted. The sound is still there.
Yes.
All right. So, sweet like that, mute yours. Go ahead. All right. The sound is still there. Karen, mute yours. All right. And I guess, wait, it's still there. Is it still there? It's still there. All right. Antoinette, mute yours. You know how to mute it?
Yeah.
All right, mute yours.
Mute.
All right, Antoinette, the noise is coming from your end, it seems. No, who isn't muted? Derek.
Yes, sir.
From my side.
Antoinette, mute yours.
Okay, I'm going to mute mine.
All right, so you notice the noise gone now. That Antoinette, unmute yours. Everybody else stay muted. Antoinette. All right, Derek, unmute yours.
Yes, unstoppable.
All right, Derek is clear, not a nice. All right, Karen, unmute yours. Go ahead.
I am clear.
Not a nice. All right, sweet like that. Unmute yours.
Unmuted.
Antoinette is so like a year in the nice I come from. Antoinette, no unmute for you, I wanna all know. We figure out the culprit. Antoinette, unmute yours. I wish she there. She drop asleep. Hey, shh, Antoinette, no remember off it, unmute it.
Hey, you're gonna leave Antoinette tonight.
So Lady B say Antoinette. Lady B say Antoinette is the winner.
Me not laugh with you, unstoppable.
Oh God. Antoinette come back. Antoinette gone. Oh God. Antoinette still missing. Antoinette can't unmute all now. Antoinette! Somebody call Antoinette for me there.
Nah, laugh.
All right. In the meantime, while we're waiting on Antoinette to figure out where the unmute button is. Hyacinth, big up yourself. Hyacinth says, congrats, Antoinette. We figured it out. It is your end the nice coming from. All right. So let's do this in the meantime. Right. We're going to do the shout outs in the meantime because we're now half an hour within the show. All right. While Antoinette is trying to figure out the button. I want to say thank you to everyone who contributed to the show. I want to say Paulette Thomas, thank you so much for your contribution. Jean Smith, thank you so much. Tanja Cruz, thank you. Lady B Unstoppable, thank you. Bartholomew Smith, thank you. And those persons contributed to Cash App, I want to say thank you so much for your contribution. All right. I want to say the PayPal crew, Clifton Walters, Shireen Rule, and Sandy Phillips, thank you so much for contributing to the PayPal contribution. And over there on Zelle, I want to say thank you to the person who contributed on Zelle. I want to say thank you, Stephanie. Thank you so much, you know yourself, for contributing to the show. All right. And anybody who, well, nobody no contribute to Cash App, to Super Chat yet for the night. But big up on yourself, see me. I want to welcome everybody. I see Unstoppable Female in the building. Big up yourself. All right. Blessings. Happy to see you tonight. All right. Remember, call back Antoinette because Antoinette never remember of it unmuted. So she hang up. Wanna hear when Antoinette hang up a while ago?
Nah, laugh. Yes, me hear me. Nah, laugh with you. You're too otada.
Remember, add back Antoinette. Because Antoinette never figure out how to hang up. How to unmute it. All right. Let's get back the famous one, Antoinette Miller, on the line. I don't know, so we have to get the famous one. You know, who famous like Antoinette? Nobody. How the call I go on like it now? I'm add back Antoinette. So how I go on? All right, Derek, are you muted?
I will again.
No, don't mute it. I'm seeing someone muted. I don't know if it's Antoinette. I'm seeing someone muted.
When I'm not
okay, I just unmuted.
Oh, that was you.
I say me are the greatest. When I say me are the greatest, I crown myself. I say me are the best. I say me and me no know. I just go so boom and go and just press. And the rest is history. Me just get cut off.
Antoinette, you know, hear them attack bad boy, but you can't find the unmute button. You never hear them.
Them right.
I realize.
Oh my God.
All right,
Right,
Lady
man,
B, thank you so much for the super chat. Lady B said in a super chat and said, leave Antoinette alone, Unstoppable.
Big up yourself, Lady B. You see how them can rub me out when them ready. I'm big up my friend. Wait, just give me a minute, please. Gary, up. Big up yourself. Watch my lover. Big up yourself, Teresa.
You better mind us here, you boy, watch your lover. You better mind here. But anyway,
no, my
hold on there.
You know that him knows me is not a cheater. So you know me knows him. You don't know.
Wait there. Here we go on now. Yeah. So let's get back a little bit now that we address the topic. All right, let's get back a little bit to the conversation from last week, because you know that was the reason why everybody said bring on back and get a man on the panel this time. Now, Derek, you was here last week on the show. You weren't on the panel. Gary, big up yourself. You weren't on the panel, but you was listening on the show. Now, let's hear from Gary's point of view, from Derek's point of view, I should say, about last week. Now, Derek, if you have your child, right?
Yes.
Would you have a problem with a stepfather spending any kind of money on that child? Or a stepfather playing a part in that child's life?
No, because for the simple fact is that it's the way I'll say it. I hope you understand. I have to kind of pay that forward because basically, since I've been on my own, I've been step parents to other people's children. If the man, if the man passed the smell test with me, and I know he has my child's best interest at heart, obviously I'm not with with my daughter's mother.
Mm-hmm.
She has to go on with her life, so she's not. So quite naturally, she's going to meet a man. Just so long as the man treats my daughter with respect and my daughter treats him with a similar respect,
Mm-hmm.
it's nothing. It's nothing really for me to say. I would have a sit down talk with him, and I would have him understand where I'm coming from as the father. Me and the mother make the final decisions on everything.
Mm-hmm.
You feel free to run past whatever you like, but we get the final yes or no. That's what I would do. But yes, I wouldn't have any problem. But if I thought that my spidey sense went off, I would definitely talk to my daughter's mother
Mm-hmm.
about the situation. But still in all, I would be a mature about it. If you know, I hope that answered your question.
So Derek, let's just say your daughter's mother, right? One
Mhm.
day has an issue with your present, let's use girlfriend, right? Let's just say your
Mhm.
daughter's mother has an issue with your present girlfriend participating in your daughter's life. How would you handle a
Mhm.
situation like that?
I would have to. All three of us would have to have a powwow. All three of us have to sit down at the table because the fact is, you just put what I just said to you in reverse.
Mm-hmm.
The fact is, I'm definitely not going to sit on my hands. I'd say that on my YouTube channel. I'm not going to sit on my hands.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to live on with my life, and whomever is in my life, they will see Damaris.
Mm-hmm.
And so I expect Damaris to give her respect, and she's damn sure going to respect my daughter. That doesn't mean that, and actually, because like that's a touchy subject, because obviously people don't want step parents to put their hands on children.
Right.
That would be me. That would actually be me. I would actually be the disciplinarian.
Mm-hmm.
But daughter will definitely respect my woman.
Mm-hmm.
I should tell you, Unstoppable, my stepmother, when my daddy got married, he sat down with, they had an issue. My mom and my stepmama had an issue, but my daddy sat them down and said, this is my wife now, and Derek and Brian will respect her.
Mm-hmm.
And so we just knew what time it was. And
Right.
so I would just pattern what my daddy did.
Mm-hmm.
Like, look, we're not going anywhere, and my children are going to see me,
Mm-hmm.
and my children are going to respect my woman, and my woman is going to respect the my children. If they go out and they act up with my woman, it's going to be hell to pay.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I don't expect my new wife or my woman to be like the wicked stepmama. So you have to sit down. It's all about communication, and then more importantly, Unstoppable, real quick, it's about executing, because we could talk all day, but when the rubber hit the road, you're going to have to do right by these kids, because that's what it's all about. Damn everybody's emotions. Look, I'm not with my ex no more. I'm with this one.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how that is. So that's pretty much it.
All right, ladies, let's go. Phone a turn. Who want to go first?
Mama, take it. I agree with him. You understand? People have to know their boundaries. If it is you're with a man, you meet a man with children, you may have children too before, the present relationship. I mean, everybody have to know how to draw the line. There's boundary. You have to respect the child, respect the baby mother before you two, and you expect the same. We have to know how to level up the thing. So, me agree with it.
All
Derek.
right. Sweet like that. With your squeaky voice, come in.
Hey, leave me now.
Yeah.
I
People
still
wanna hear
stand the
it.
same
Wanna
ground.
hear it. Wanna
I
hear it.
don't
Hey,
want-
leave me now. Go ahead, sweet like that. Go
more
ahead.
sanitize all of you. No.
Go ahead.
Listen, I still stand the same grounds. I don't feel like as parents we should intervene with the relationship between the child and the other parent. I'm against that, whether it's mother, whether it's father, I still stand the same ground. However, it's too frequent, and then you hear women come out and say, "Oh, he's a deadbeat dad. He is not doing this," and you mutilate that on so much level. When a lot of times I'm seeing it where women are the endurance guys who are really just trying to see the kid. It doesn't matter. A big thing I noticed in Jamaica, if the man is not contributing to the kid's life, then he can't see the kid. No, if he could afford to contribute to the kid life and you want to use those funds, I'm still against it, but that's your terms. You run your house. I can't intervene in that. But if the man cannot afford, he's not working to take care of the child, at some point, maybe music, but whatever it is, he cannot afford, that should not stop a relationship. There are some morals that he is going to put into his daughter that you as a mother can't put. You as a mother can't teach your son how to be a man. He is still needed. So if he is not able to financially afford, still allow him to father the child.
All right, so
one person cannot grow a child.
So the diva, big up yourself. The diva says, hold on, let me read it right. Hold on, I don't want to tell a lie. All right, the diva says, if the step parent feels like because he or she is spending gives them any right, then that's a no. Karen, what you say?
Well, for me personally, I grew up in a situation where I had a stepmother and still have a stepmother. And when I am the eldest child for my dad, and my stepmother was there before I was born, so no know that little bun something they go. And my father did a bad boy after him come out the road go get. Man, you understand? And my stepmother didn't treat me or any of my siblings differently from her child. Because up to this day, I have a stepsister who regards my dad as her dad, and you cannot tell her anything about my dad because she regards my dad as her dad. And I respect her mom. I didn't grow up around her mom because her mother was living abroad at the time, but every year when she comes to Jamaica, around about this time of the year, she would be in Jamaica. And remember, we as children, we were getting the best of the best: book, pencil, uniform, everything if we go back to school. My mother was the type of person who know she accept it, but she have to cost first. And then my father is the type of person now. My father go bring the bag and my father go put it down and we go in at the bag and we go look. And then my mother go say, I wanna step, no country people talk, I wanna step mama there from France, so must she send it. When I take them up here, I go put them down, because I don't want to hear so I prevent her from giving anything. And I remember when my dad passed away 4 years ago, the way how my stepmother hugged me up and I behave and I go on with all of me and all of my siblings, you would have feel so we are her kids. And our family by our father's side used to mistreat us and call us by a certain name. And I can remember when I was about 14, 15, she got so mad at the whole situation that she said, listen, I do not want anybody to classify these children as bastard. Anybody who no fi blame, who no go blame uno brother, because uno brother go road go get them. So that made me grow with a respect for step parents overall. So I always try to be the best step parent I can be to anybody's child. And them have a saying in Jamaica, if you love the cow, you have to love the calf. And if me have a child before and me take up a man, we have feed pitney them before. If me I give my pitney them chicken breast, and the chicken breast me I give the man pitney them too. Because at the end of the day, if the man I give feed pitney chicken breast, me want to give my pitney chicken breast too.
Exactly.
So the circle go right around. It's not a one-way street.
Thank you, Karen. Me love that mouthful there. Listen, so Unstoppable First Female King said, most time we women will move on and the child is allowed to be around our new man. But the father can't take the child around his woman. Think about it.
Foolishness that.
True that. Me I go say something. Listen, and ladies who are in the chat right now, me know say enough of you go say Unstoppable shut up because a liar tell nothing no go so. But Derek Moore, you have my back panda one here. Ladies more wanna listen to me. You have some out there too petty. Uno too
That's true.
petty. Some of uno out there very, very, very petty.
Hey, me no know
right?
what kind of woman you
Listen,
date, you know?
wait, listen me. You be quiet and listen to. Because you're one of them.
Yeah,
Here why I say so now. You have some woman out there. Here what the deal now. When you have the man, right? You and the man good. Uno leg off of the man decides say, all right, me I go move on with my life and go find me new woman now, right? The woman no do you nothing. You never even know the woman before. Shh, wait, listen me out, right? You never even know the woman before the man get involved with her. So the woman no do you nothing, and you hate her. You and the man not involved, you know. You and the man done left, but you hate the new woman. Why you so petty? Eh? And then in most cases, you not bring the pitney in it. Oh, me no want my pitney around that girl there. You're disrespecting me. There should be boundaries. What kind of foolishness that? Hey, Derek, talk to me.
Well, that's you know what? To be honest, unstoppable, men can be like that too, because I know over here in America, a lot of times, a man will say, "Well, if I can't have you, I don't want to be around the children." So men can be petty like that as well. But yes, I think what it is that women want to be, you know, as chauvinist as this sound, a lot of times the woman wants to be the head hen of everything. And so if he decides to move on, first thing she's going to say, well, for one, she ain't as good as me. She can't cook as good as me. She don't make love as good as me. And she damn sure can't raise my kids as good as me. But again, like I said, he has moved on now. So whether you can cook, clean, make love, or end that, it does not matter at this point. He done moved on. But that still does not stop her from trying to throw a monkey wrench in there. And again, like I said, if you try to poison your child against someone else, the child is going to grow to hate you. You better off let nature take its course. The child will know the real from the fake. And that's all it's about. That's really all it's about. Your job is just to get them through. Your job is not to compare whether I slept with him and I was better than him than you, or vice versa.
Yes.
So that's all.
Yes. Listen me. It bugs me. It bugs me when you have some woman where, and you know what bother me too. More wanna listen to people. You know what upsets me is the woman them who, when you have a pitney with the man, right? And you and the man left, and because the man move on to a next woman, and your sister there is no chance for you and the man again. You keep the man pitney for him, you know want the man see him pitney. That one thing will bug me, right? And then you have some of them, the man we are trying hardest for take care of him pitney, you know. You understand? Now listen this, Derek and ladies for the panel. You have some man we are give them baby mother all $300, $400, $500, right? Let's just say $500, $600 a month. Let's just say, right? For him pitney, because if let's just say that's why him can afford. And then you have some of them who are extremely petty now and say, hey, me I go bring him to court for get child support and get less than what you did get from the man at the beginning. Should the man look into himself and say, and ladies, me I ask Uno this now, you know, Derek, not you. Ladies, should the man look into himself after you pick it up now upon yourself and be petty? The man used to give you $600, you know. Anyone on where the panel me attack. The man used to give you $600 a month for the pitney, right? You decide say you're gonna bring him to a court, right? And end up and get less because the court say, all right, we're gonna order him to give you $300 a month. Should the man take it upon himself and say, you know what? Even though the court order me for PR6, for PR3, me still gonna give her the 6. Or the man should be petty and say, you know what? Since you bring me to a court, me only gonna give you the $300 with the court order. What you say?
It all depends.
My petty self, I'm gonna give the $300, but I'm still going to support the child. Like buy the child whatever the child needs, but give her the $300 cash. She wouldn't get nothing.
It all depends. It all depends.
All right, Anthony, what do you mean by it all depends? Start to me.
It depends. That all right. If it is the man, I give the woman, like you said, $500 a week. That's a way he can afford, right? And she play greedy because she think him up. She play greedy and she take him to court wanting more, and $500 is what him have and what him can afford. weekly. You understand? And him go court and the judge order him to pay $300. Then boy, here now, but that's so happy. $300 she get. Holiday Christmas, September, it don't really matter the season. $300, not even 50 cents over the tree. Cause me did give her 5 and she greedy, you understand? But to have some man, but definitely them do not want to mind them children. Even though me is a woman, I don't believe in a woman who say boy take man go court and draw man a courthouse. I don't believe in that. You understand me? But you see, sometimes when me go so and stand up and me watch like a certain woman I go through, like with them children, worse if enough. And the father dead and him buy the biggest clocks, the biggest this and all these things. And him have a set of hungry belly children where him breed up and left the woman with. And him not intend to say boy say about them. You see them kind of man, so it's one time the woman them carry them go forward, believe you me, the cheer, like me a cheerleader. Glad. Yeah, so it all depends. You understand?
Karen. Karen. Where is Karen? Where Karen gone again? Why Karen can't go missing?
You're not hearing me.
Alright, we are here.
You hearing me?
We are here, you know.
Alright. Some of us as women, we need, when we take up some man and the man them not do the right thing, we have to tap them on them shoulder and say, listen man, you need to stand up to your responsibility and be a man. Because you never have my picnic in a house, you know, when me did have from a previous relationship and you have your opinion from a previous relationship, you know. And every day me and my opinion them over here, I eat oxtail, you know, and all of the good things and shrimp and lobster and all of the good things them, you know, and I wear the dearest clothes them, you know, and you're picking them out the road dirty and hungry, you know, and I eat so chicken back and tin mackerel, you know, in a work like that, you know. So if you're gonna stay around me and you're gonna do with that style, it not gonna work. It better if you move on and go to the next bus stop because you're the wrong bus stop.
Well, my girl, a few women think like you. You understand what I say? Few women think like you. You understand? Yeah, some women in them just selfish all for themselves. You see, once them with the man and the paycheck come home to them now ask the man, say then babes, you see about the baby down the road already, cause they meet the man and know so the man have 2 and 3 children. Them now ask the man, say they go give Jackie the money for them children already. You understand? If you not go yet, the way I wait and carry it tomorrow, all right, give me, make me keep it. You understand? And you as a woman sit to it that you know the man children eat. Some woman them just did it and hear what me I tell you, them just in the relationship and them just all for themselves.
Let me say
this.
I applaud a stepmother, right? And I should say step parent, but I'm going to say a stepmother in this case. I applaud a stepmother who is in a relationship with a man and she is concerned about his children. I applaud every stepmother who does that. You understand? Me love a stepmother who there with a man and if she I go do something for fear pitney them, she think about the man pitney too. Me love
but that is the way it's supposed to go.
Me love a stepmother who will look upon her man and say, listen me babes, did you provide whatever you're supposed to give to your daughter or your son? You need help with it. Me love a stepmother like that. You understand? Me love a stepmother who encourage our man to play a part in him children life. Me love a stepmother like that. You understand? Because you have some woman them with a man and them not care about the man pitney them. Worse if she go get pregnant for him. She only want to focus a bit on fear pitney. So me love a stepmother that loves her man children. You understand? Like I said, people, I could have said parent, but me I give credit to the woman them who look out, because you have some woman them not care about some man pitney. You understand? And you have some of them who ill treat the step pitney them to them. They are the one that me can't stand. You understand? Them they are the one that me can't stand.
Unstoppable. If it's 3 pound of rice and 3 pound of oxtail, we're gonna cook, you know, and a 6 pitney, you know, and me have 3 live at the house with me and you you are gonna go for your three them care coming. You say if a one piece of oxtail can go in everybody plate and one spoon of rice.
Mm-hmm.
All are we going to sit down and enjoy together. One big happy family.
Lord God, here ya. Kizzy said my stepmother. I know say wait before me even read Kizzy comment. Enough people were on that chat here, if you're not honest, you would have said this, you know. Kizzy said our stepmother used to cook and not give her no food. You see that? You see that?
Hey.
Me know say enough of on the chat right now used to go through things like this with some step parents. You understand? Some of you probably not got honest for say it.
She lived with the guy
Mm-hmm.
and she cooked.
Sweet like that. Why your phone so low?
I hear ears low on my phone.
Everybody else volume up except for you.
Oh, me I
Not
hear you
good.
loud. Me I hear everybody loud. Only you wanna come.
Not good.
All right. Since
Sweet like that,
listen,
what you doing?
listen, everybody else, listen on the panel. She
Lay
said,
right
she
up.
said, I'm the only one complaining. Is Sweet like that volume low for Uno or not?
Yeah, it low.
Thank you.
No, she sound low.
Thank you. Cause
Derek said no.
Sweet
No.
like that is low like that.
Sweet like that.
Low like
No,
that.
no. Let me tell you no what go on with Sweet like that. No, you see, Sweet like that is a little stush pudding, right? So she's like, so I know this girl, right? And she was like, and I had to tell her she was
you know
wrong.
that that's
She
why
need,
me do you
listen,
know, you know
listen.
when you hang up the
Sweet
phone,
like
you know
that.
me will text you all kind of
Sweet
bad
like that, you need to put in, hear me I say, you need to put
That's
in the
why me
little.
text them
Hear me I
bad
say, no
things
man.
today.
Hear me I say sweet like that. You need to put in a little ghetto in you and just let it out. You understand? Let out the ghetto. You see it and
Wait,
stop with this
watch
tush
the
thing.
things that me I go text you. Watch the things that know how me text you bad things, pure bad things me I go text
Hold on
you.
there. People, you don't notice the difference when she attack. You don't hear her louder now, right? But earlier she was like, I know this girl and I had to tell her
Shut
she
up.
was wrong.
Anyway, true. This girl that I used to party with, she date that guy. The guy live with his son. She go over there and sleep with the guy, and you know, the girl legit get up and make breakfast with the man, and don't make no breakfast with the man son, and she don't like the man son. I'm say like, then oh you freak the man, oh you want married to the man, you do all these things to get in with the man, and you don't like him son. You're the man, yeah, they don't could breakfast him son. I said no, that can't work. If that was my brother, I'm ex you can't get my brother, no. So that was my first time actually seeing a female do that. I only hear horror stories. I never experienced that. I never lived it. But that was my first time to see somebody do it. And yes, of course, I have to say something about it.
Trust me. I wouldn't listen. If a man, let me put myself in a situation then. If me there with a woman and she cook food and not give my pitney and the pitney there right there and see everybody eat and she not give my pitney none of the food, me I tell you straight up, my girl relationship done. Me not think I gonna have no conversation with you. Relationship
Done.
One time.
Yeah.
That instant over.
The person, the person who will have a conversation, just mute your phone for me now, please. Somebody have a conversation with somebody else. Just mute the phone while you're having a conversation for me. Yeah. So why is the father excluded? Yeah, man, Gary, real talk. The relationship done if you feed your pitney them, cook and eat. Hey, you have some people around there where do things like that. You understand?
Wicked.
First female king, me know say it happen. Believe me, that happens. You understand? And a wickedness that if you would let a child sit, hey, let me tell you something. You see when you're a pitney and you're hungry and you see your family eat and you not eat, it feel like the hungry feel even worse than regular hungry, you know. When you see them eat and you not get none of the food, I'm going to tell you no something. Something like this happened to me already as a pitney. It wasn't a stepmother. It was not a stepmother. I was living with a couple when I was much younger. Most people don't know this. I wasn't living with my mother. I wasn't living with my father. I was living with a couple. And I wouldn't say the couple was a mean couple. They were good at first, right? And I actually loved living with them in the beginning. Until everything shifted. You understand? Everything shifted. You know? The man, may still respect him to this day. But the wife, for lack of a better word, I would have called her a witch.
Wow.
I would have called her a witch. And this woman, when me say she used to ill-treat me, she used to ill-treat me to the fullest as a child growing up. You understand? And when me I say, the hungry way you feel, right? When you see somebody eat and not give you none, is like 2 times the hungry way you feel when time you're just hungry normally. You understand? Because I see the person just enjoy the food of the person just looking at your face and not give you none as a pitney that wicked and it hurt. You understand? So I went through that too. And if anybody else just would have been honest, they would have admitted and go through it too. You understand?
I can't do that to an adult, much as a child. Like, it takes a special kind of wickedness to do that to a child.
Believe me, it's rough. And I said this from time to time. You understand? Everyone we go through things in our life, we might not go through the same things, but every one of us has a story. You understand? Every one of we went through something in our life.
Unstoppable. Unstoppable. I have to say this. Thank God for my parents. I have no stepmother nor no stepfather. Never have. I know what that is like. So respect is due to my both parents. May them soul rest in peace. And next thing, when I hear we dip on the topic, I will say, like the stepmother, what them would do or what them would do. And if the stepmother do something bad or the step parent do something bad, you look on it. One of the things when I hear and I touch me, I look and listen. Always it when a step parents go and do all the good things in the world for your child or your children at the end of the day, right? Not even a little gratitude from none of the step the children their mother. You understand me? When me as a stepmother like put out 100% towards a child or children who is not mine, I'm going to treat them equally like they are mine. You understand me? Bathe them, do everything. Put food on the table, make sure say everything turn up, everything lit with them, just as if I me give birth to them. The only difference is that I know me really birth them. And at the end of the day, the mother behave as if say, well then, you never do nothing. You understand me? All them have to show is fear and gratefulness at all time. You understand? So how you treat that situation there, you understand what I say? When you sit with that, them get money and all these things and hear what, even when the pitney them reach 18, one of the child reach 18, and before him reach 18, the mother watch me all the years, the father make sure say and take care of the pitney, because I don't want no man when I mind them pitney. I talk about me personal.
Okay, so
I do that's no man don't take care of them children. I see when the child reach 18, just about to turn 18, the woman go, one and baby mother go court and take out a summons to the man to say him never pay no money from what the kid fill and take out warrant fee for how much teen, hundreds of thousands of dollars. You understand? And she know say she get every cent. You understand me? But you see, true, me not idiot like that. I have everything on paper. Cause every time him go send him a pay money, I make sure say me docket it. Me docket it. Everything. You understand? I see, true, me have my inspector friend and thing. He might tell me what to do to come. I'm not really 100%. You understand me? Just stay so and ask question. Me ask question and me deal with things. So when I say, what about we? So we kind of step parents. So we know so we are put out 100 and we are deal with everything accordingly. And at the end of the day, we're not treated fair. What about we?
All right, sweet like that. Go ahead.
Like Antoinette, for me,
Yeah.
that's for me that's kind of a personal experience. My dad had me and my brother before he got married.
Yeah.
When he met a woman and got married, he never told this woman he had any kids. My brother mother knew of me and they migrated to the States. When she came to Jamaica, she came and found me. His wife was living in Jamaica. I am in my 30s now. I still never met his wife. His wife never made sure he took care of his other children. This particular stepmother, to this day, I talk to her just about every day. When you look, she FaceTime. We have a communication which is more than my biological mother. If I travel, she has to know where hotel I'm at, where I'm staying. Now with her her Mother's Day gift from me is different. No, she and my dad is no longer in any kind of relations, you know. I never get a happy birthday from my dad wife ever. She knows me. Her daughter is my only sister. And my sister, when she turned into an adult, went on Facebook to look for me and said hello. In turn, I sent her a ticket to come and visit me where I was so I could have gotten to know her. Me and that girl is twins, like literally twins. Our mannerisms, everything is the same. We are extremely close. I still never said anything to her mom. Never, ever, ever, ever to this day. So you could say I have two different kind of step parents, you know, and I experienced it both ways. No, I was in the Bahamas when the flood happened. My stepmother, she sent barrels of stuff, shampoo, conditioner, towel sheet, everything because my house was flooded. My mother did not do that. She just figured you're good, you have money, you're good. So my stepmother is really my brother's mother. To me, is one of the best persons ever. While my dad wife, I don't know what I did to her because I was here before they were together, but she never spoke to me or my brother. Both of us that was there before she came along. She never did nothing at all. So it goes both ways. My personal experience with one is really good, and with the next, I can't even say I have experience.
Well, listen. You see, my husband children, even most recently, one of them telling me, auntie, because them call me auntie. When I'm ready, them call my ma, them call my auntie. Anything them feel for call me, I know me, them attack my answer them. You understand? No other. As long as it's not disrespectful. Anyways, so the other day, most recently, like me say, me and one of them attack, and them say, auntie, you know, in all my life, him said the best life I ever live is when I buy you. You understand what I'm saying? One of the son and I tell me the best life ever live is when him buy me. Me say to him, is serious? Me say, yeah, I serious, auntie. And the boy get up, him sit down and him get up and him hug me and him squeeze me. Me not lie to you, and you know, so I cry. I know my eye water then you already. Yeah, me say my eye water drop out. You understand? Because me know exactly how them live, how them mother treat them. You see, even self when them mother send them by me, she know, you know, so the children them are come up by me, you know. You understand? She know they are coming to spend with her a week, 2 weeks or whatever. The woman make sure say I pay dirty clothes she send them up with. So when them come up by me, when me have to end up, you know, me have to just, because the clothes of them coming in and all dirty. What me have to do, me have to end up take off them clothes with them have on, put them in the bathroom, scrub them down, mop them down, real scrub them down. And then I put on them father boxers, pin it up on them and all these things. Put on them father vest where it look like dress on them, and then me put them clothes in the machine and wash. And you want to tell me send nothing at all? Everything. And me don't know, you see them kind of nasty people there, so me will classify them now and style them, I'll class them. You see them kind of nasty people them, so when them can't show like a gratitude and them keep them house dirty and nasty and them don't even know how to take care of them children. You see them kind of dirty people there, them love to talk about Obia. You understand me? Me even know where's Obia. From the day me born, me don't know where's Obia. All no mere people that talk about Obia, me can't say Obia, me don't know what Obia look like. One of them unstoppable.
Like Blackheart man in IKEA.
Me never see a Blackheart man yet neither. Right?
I wonder,
so
I wonder how you know what Obia look like.
Yeah, but the Blackheart man, you know, you can't walk on a river, Blackheart man will dry away.
I don't know about Blackheart man, my love, you understand me?
Anyway. That nice they come back in your phone again, Antoinette. I don't know why.
Serious?
Yes, that
I
nice
don't
they
know.
come back.
Sure?
I don't know. Hang up and call them back, Antoinette. And nice they come back. All right, so Derek, where you there?
Yes, I'm still here. Yeah, if I just could say something real quick about the children, I always, again, since I've been on my own, I've always raised other people's children. I looked at it like this: unstoppable. You have so many children that don't have love because their fathers done left or their mothers left, whatever the case is, a parent left. When you take that from a child, you don't know how that's going to affect them. And I've just always looked at it like this. You wonder why, at least over here in America, this is just my thing. I don't know how it is in the West Indies, but in America, I've always looked at it like when you see an errant child, when you see a bad child, look no further than the parent a lot of times. And when you see these children out here acting up, when they grow up to be adults and they aimless and they tearing up and they breaking into houses and you know, and killing people and things like that, I always looked at it like, if you provide love for these children, I looked at it like this. You actually stopping crime in the future. If you actually take the time to raise a child and get them love, they won't take to the streets so quick. So I always looked at it like, well, if I'm with the woman, I should take them as my own child and try to show them the way. And hopefully in 15 years, that won't be somebody I'm looking at on the news like that. So that's all I want to say. I think it's very important that we, you know, even if you are a step parent, you got to look at them like they came from you, because that's the very person that child that you leave aimless at 6 will be the one to wreak havoc at 26. That's how I always looked at it.
Right. All right, so let me take this time right here to thank the persons who contributed to the show so far. I want to say thank you once again to Paulette Thomas, Jean Smith, Tanja Cruz, Lady B Unstoppable, Bartholomew Smith, and that right there is the Cash App crew who contributed to the show via Cash App. And if you want to contribute via Cash App, the link is right there on the chat. All you have to do is search in Cash App $Unstoppable TV, and that is how you can contribute to the show via Cash App. It's right on the screen, right above my head somewhere, so I think, yeah. All right, and I want to say the PayPal crew, Clifton Walters, Shireen Roll, Sandy Phillips, thank you so much for your PayPal contribution. And Zelle, I want to say thank you, Stephanie, for your contribution over there on Zelle. Your contribution to the show is appreciated. And to the persons who super chat so far, which is Lady B Unstoppable, thank you so much for your super chat contribution. That is much appreciated. All right, so we're having a conversation, and you know, we started out with one topic, and because it's a panel, we just decided to have, you know, several conversations surrounding the same kind of topic. However, you know, we have on panel with us, if you're just reaching, we have Derek C. Williams, we have Antoinette Miller, we have Karen, and we also have Sweet Like That. All right, and to everybody who don't see Dr. Mia over here on YouTube, no worry on yourself, Dr. Mia is still with us. She's just over there on Facebook moderating Facebook for me on that end, because Dr. Mia is actually the only moderator I have over there on Facebook. So big up Dr. Mia. She's still tuning in, but just on Facebook end. All right, so let's get back to the panel. Let's go give it about another 10 minutes before we end the show tonight. So what's the final thing that you want to add, ladies? Let me give it to ladies since Derek just spoke.
Unstoppable. You're cutting me short. I want to finish this conversation. Just may I do it brief.
Go ahead.
The other day, right, one of him son, I mean, if all of them, they run me from small, but this specific one, him come down and him there by we, and him at 22 now. You know, so the boy then I want to go home. Him live with his mother and him don't want to go home. Him want. You hear me?
We can hear you.
Yeah. Him don't want to go home. Him want to by me. And I said to him, why you don't want to go home? He said to me, Ma, when I buy you, the sense of peace that I feel by you, I don't feel it by your mother. I said, what are you talking about? And I'm living, if you see for them houses, a mansion them living on, hear what I'm telling you. Him and his mother in the house, and the boy don't want to stay by his mother, and want to come and stay by me. And his father said, no, him no want that. I said to him, well, if the boy feel comfortable right here, why not make him stay? So I just tell him, you see, true, I know the father no want him, because the things when the father got through to with the mother, honestly, the father never too like them. And me, if I push it for make the children them come around, the things where the mother them do. To the father, even if the two like them 100%, but me as a woman, I can't stand by and know, say, boy, yeah, the man have picked me and none of them now come around him. So me always from small I push it. You see, when them go so and they mess up, him blame me because him say, you know, you always a push it for make them come by we and them suck them. I say, but there's your children, you understand? So them have to come. And I telling you, even the other night, about 2 nights ago, me and the father have a discussion, and we say, imagine that. Look on the mansion where them living at, and the boy in his own space. own space and him has said the sense of peace it not there right there. So but when him there by me, him just feel smooth, cool, and him own time and all these things. So when I say, even when you have a good step parent in the children them life, it's always been a problem same way. So you come like a step parents, them can't get it right, and your best can never be good enough. You understand what I say? So that was my final thing for now.
All right, I want to say thank you to Jacqueline Chung for that super chat. Jacqueline says, big up to all the good stepmother them. Oh, you mean? Big up yourself, Jacqueline, and thanks again for the super chat contribution. All right, sweet like that, what is your last... What you have to say before we go?
Hey, sorry, my mic was muted. I'm just saying that everybody have their own experience, and whenever you decide to date anyone who has a child, if you're not willing to step up to the plate and be a good person, that child doesn't leave the situation alone, because you're just damaging that child. You are.
All right, Karen, what's your final remarks?
For me personally, for the stepmothers and the stepdads out there, especially the women them, if you don't know the day with the man, I wanna go treat the man, pitney them good, wanna make the man go on our next bus stop. You don't have them a fear on the bus stop, because at the end of the day, those same children, they're gonna be our doctors, our nurses,
that's right,
or prime minister, or physiotherapy. Them same one gonna be our pharmacists, or lawyers, or doctors, or go-to person at the same pitney them go serve in at the supermarket. One day when we're old and can't cross the road by ourselves, when we get blind and age take we over, we're going to need some of those same children to even to take us across the street.
Right.
And when we're old, we don't want the pitney them see we and say, look on she, you know, remember the days when she not even used to give me ice water for drink. And the universe have a way of turning around things. And God have a funny way of exposing people.
True.
All right.
If you know you're not people pitney them good, I remember, you know, everybody you do, you know, if it not happen to you, you know, it will happen to your niece, your nephew, your cousin. Somebody else in your family is going to have that experience.
Right.
So all I can say is treat the children like how you want somebody to treat your kids, or like treat them like how you want to be treated.
Right.
Exactly.
I
agree with that. But again, on the final thought, you know, you leave out something. You must tell them, say, here what me. So when the people them are do good, they must make you know so you are do good, and they must appreciate you, so you can feel, you know, you can feel like you do something. Even a thank you, you don't really not look for nothing from them, but at least just show a little gratitude. That would be nice.
And even if you don't like the stepmother, always beat it in if you don't like the stepmother personally to yourself, you know, don't make the pitney know, you know. Beat it in the child and say, listen, you have to have manners to your stepmother, you know.
Thank
love
you.
your stepmother, you have to respect your stepmother, you know.
Thank you.
So they will grow with that love, that they know they were appreciated by their stepmother. And Antoinette, big up yourself, because at the end of the day, the kids have sense. It's not going to come back to you right now, but 10, 15 years down the line, it will come right back to you. Not from the kid, from your step kids, you know, but from your from their kids. So those would have been your grand step kids.
Right.
All right. Big up to Michelle. Big up to Michelle over there on Facebook. Michelle says, my stepfather didn't want me and my older siblings living with him. So I chose to go live with my father's mom at 9 years old, while my older siblings went to live with my mother. The man would not. Hold on, let me open up this. Lord God. Michelle always write a book, you know.
Well, unstoppable.
Go ahead.
Before you finish reading what you're reading, here I have an input to put in this. My father take up my mother with 6 bikini. My father took my mother with 6 kids. And I have all my elder siblings. They respect my father to the ground that he walked on. Because my father didn't treat them any different. And up until this day, my elder sister, when we talk sometimes, they will talk about it. And they will remember of the good times. They will, even though I was a young girl, they will tell me of the stories that how my father used to treat them
when they were younger. So, if you love the man again, love the pitney them. If you love the woman, love the pitney them. And listen, any woman is send with them pitney if you go live with somebody else because a man, they're a bad person, and it vice versa.
God. That's a whole different topic.
Versa.
That's a whole other topic right there. So you're going to Karen. That's a whole other topic right there. So we're not going to start it. We don't have the time to finish it. But you have a point there. You have a point. That is a whole other topic, and it is a valid point you're making right there. You know, but we are going to wrap it up right now because we've gone over time by 21 minutes so far. So I want to say thank you to my panel tonight for coming on with me by request of you all again, right? So thank you very much, Derek. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Antoinette Miller, and Sweet Like That. Thank you all for joining me in this conversation tonight. I want to say big up to everybody who tuned in, and I'm seeing the viewers saying awesome show. Cav, blessings to you. Hyacinth, blessings to you. All right, thank you so much. Yeah, man, Michelle, you need to link me because Michelle, you seem like you have a lot of things that you can share with the show, right? So yes, I want to say thanks to everybody. Panel, blessings. Derek, you can tell the people them if you find it, because Derek is also on YouTube and he has a beautiful channel. And by the way, before I even go, let me say this. If you haven't seen the tribute that Derek did for the Unstoppable family, right, you need to go check it out on Derek channel. Derek, I actually shared it on the community tab. If you don't know how to find Derek channel, you can go up on the community tab and check out the tribute that Derek did for the Unstoppable family. Listen, Derek make Uno feel special.
I'm definitely going to check it out.
Derek make Uno feel special. You understand? Because Derek member somehow name for name, like literally, right? Some of the name them when Derek call it out. Me I say, well, I want them Derek have a piece of paper where I read from, where I write down them name and say, yeah, I'm gonna put them name in the tribute. But Derek, thank you so much for doing that, my brother.
You're quite welcome. Yeah, it was just off the top. The spirit just came over me, and I just started just rattling off names. That's all. But yes, I just want to say real quick in closing, thank you for having me on your platform, and I love your platform. I love what you're doing down there in Jamaica, and you keep up with the good work. And I say that for this reason, Unstoppable. I see so much of a similarity between the American South and the good people of Jamaica, and that's the reason I think that's why I gravitate to so many content creators from the West Indies. That's all. But I just want to thank you for having me on this. I just thought it was only right that I do a shout out video for the Unstoppable crew, and thank you for having me on.
All right, my brother. Blessings.
So Derek, we're extending a warm welcome to you in Jamaica after when the COVID gone. You can come to our beautiful island and experience some of what we have down here.
I intend to, ma'am. Thank you.
Wait, the Karen.
Yes.
Don't worry yourself. Derek, I got there the Unstoppable Link Up party, man. No, you think that I gonna miss Derek? Anytime they put on the Unstoppable Link Up at Jamaica, Derek I go fly down. I mean, know say all of the viewers, whether Canada, whether England, whether Belgium, any uno there, uno I go fly in and come link up at the Unstoppable Link Up party at Jamaica. So don't worry yourself. It a go hot. It a go hot. So yeah, man. Everybody, yeah, man. Derek, big up yourself. All right.
All right. Y'all take care.
All right. Good night.
Blessed love. Blessed love.
All right, so Annette, you're saying what is his name on YouTube? It's Derek C. Williams. Just type in Derek C. Williams and you will find Derek's channel on YouTube. You know, he has very great conversations. You know, him no post nonsense on YouTube. He posts real videos that you could get something from. If you see him upload a video, there is something that you can learn something from. All right, so ladies, thank you so much for joining me, and we'll talk off here. All right. All right, so viewers, I want to say thank you all for tuning in tonight. All right, and you don't know, this has been a great conversation tonight again with the ladies and Derek, you know, and Friday night will be another topic, another conversation. It might not be a panel again, but you know how Unstoppable show goes. It's unpredictable. All right, but if you want to know what the show is going to be like Friday before time, sign up and become an Unstoppable official, because that is one of the perks of being an Unstoppable official. You get to know what the topic is before before showtime. All right, so sign up and become an Unstoppable official. All you have to do is hit that word join on YouTube and sign up and become an official and get your badge beside your name. All right, and I want to big up all my members, my official supporters over there on Facebook as well, who has their badge beside their names. All right, so it is that time right now for you to march out over here. So all my supporters, if you have your badge beside your name, start marching out right now, whether you're on Facebook or YouTube. If you are a supporter on Facebook, send in some flames. If you're a supporter on YouTube and you have your badge beside your name, start marching out right now. So the first person who march out is Lady B Unstoppable, marching out right there with her VIP, gold VIP. All right, big up yourself, Lady B. Where the rest of the supporter them there, where the Unstoppable officials, march out, march out, march out. Lady B, march out. All right, let's see. All right, we get Sevilla Pratt marching out with our VIP. Zenobia Henry marching out with a golden VIP. Big up yourself, Zenobia. All right, let's see who else. Let's see, Natalia Grant marching out with a golden VIP as well. All right, Derek C. Williams. Derek said, me a flex my badge. All right, Derek a flex him golden VIP. Big up yourself, Derek. All right, Joanne Unstoppable Brown, much love to you. I think Joanne says she there at Jamaica, why she not have her badge. But big up yourself, Joanne. Natasha Moore, big up yourself, rocking out a golden VIP. Skydan in the building, big up yourself, Skydan. All right, Darlene Riley, thank you for rocking your golden VIP badge. Darlene, I want to say a special good night to JJ Sip Talk. All right, let's see who says. I said Natalia Grant, Janine Unstoppable. All right, Negrita Unstoppable, Kissy Unstoppable, Oral Blake Unstoppable. Much love to you, my brother. All right, where is the rest of the Unstoppable officials? Aurora Mary, blessings yourself, Aurora. Aurora, what to your badge? Aurora, I know you had a badge beside your name, you know. Me and you go talk. All right, Elizabeth Wilson rocking a gold VIP badge. Lisa Lindsay in the building, big up yourself, Lisa. All right, and let's see. Kitty number 2 rocking her golden VIP badge over there on YouTube. Is that all the officials? Let me see what go on over here on Facebook. All right, Kemara Clark, big up yourself, Kemara, over there on Facebook. All right, Gary Logan rocking a golden VIP. All right, a sexy body in the building. Blessings, sexy body. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. All right, Unstoppable first female king, a rocker gold VIP badge. Oh, you mean? All right then, Lola rocking a golden VIP badge as well. All right, are the official them there? Is that it? Is that all the officials? All right, it seems like that is all the officials right there. All right, so big up to all of my official them who march out with no badge. All right, Aurora says I will get my badge soon. Big up yourself, Aurora. All right, if you do not have your badge beside your name, sign up. And no, Joanne Moore is present. Big up yourself, Joanne. There is no way me can leave and not big up Joanne and she have her badge beside her name. You're mad? Nah, man. So big up to Joanne Moore. Just roll out right there. All right, is that all the officials? It seems like that is all the officials. Those are all the officials right there. So big up to all my Unstoppable officials. All right, Debbie Peart, blessings to you. Good night. I think Debbie, you're supposed to call me, right? I think you were supposed to call me, Debbie. Don't forget, All right, see my memory good, Debbie. Remember, say are you. Anyway, viewers, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Listen, if you have an experience that, by the way, before I leave, a few persons reached out to me after Monday night's show and said that you wanted to share an experience and I was supposed to get back to you. My WhatsApp crashed, right, yesterday before I was able to reach out to you guys who messaged me. If you messaged me and I was supposed to call you back, if you messaged me about sharing an experience and I was supposed to call you back and I didn't, please just send me another message and remind me to call you. All right, my WhatsApp crashed and I lost all my messages because my messages weren't backed up. So just send me a message and say, Unstoppable, I had reached out to you about sharing my story. I would appreciate you doing that. All right, thank you. If you have an experience that you want to share, it is very simple. All you have to do is send me a WhatsApp message to 876-420-3368. That is all you have to do, and we will get your story or your experience out there. All right. And I want to say big up to Mama Millie. Me not see Mama Millie in here tonight, but Mama Millie, big up yourself. You don't know you're a part of the family. Aries girl just rolling out with her golden VIP badge as well. Bless up to you, Aries girl. And Michelle over there on Facebook, I am waiting on your call. All right, viewers, listen. Have a awesome Wednesday night, and I will see you all on Friday. All right, blessings.
Feel the music, 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 feel the music,